Hare Krishna, we'll wait 1 more minute, okay? Okay, Hare Krishna. Let's all start. So today, as you can see, I am traveling. So I will not be when I'm sharing the screen. I will not be able to see who all are there. So we'll read the stories today. So if someone wants to read, you can just tell me your name. Okay, I want to read. It's my name because I can't see you when I will be sharing the screen. Okay, because I'm sharing from my mobile. That's why. Because I will not be able to see the hands raised also. Okay. So we'll chant first, okay? Chant the mantras, pranam mantra. Okay. You can unmute your mic and recite it. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya
Om Ajnanantiramdasya
Jnanashalakaya
Jnanandanashalakaya
Chakshurunmilitam Yena
Chakshurmitam Nena
Vaishnave Namaha.
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Okay. Now we start chanting. Everyone has beads. You all have beads in your hands. Okay. We chant one full mala. Okay. Nicely. Okay. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya
Jai
Bhutale
Bhutale Srimate Bhakti
Bhakti
Vedanta
Vedanta Swami
Swami Nine Namaste
Namaste
Saraswati
Saraswate
Devi
Deve
Gauravani
Gauravani
Prachari
Pracharine
Shri
Nirvisheshartham
Padata Dehatarine.
Ashtapradeshakarine Jai Shri
Mataji,
Krishna Chaitanya. Yes.
Mataji, I have a small mada today.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. I'll tell you when it is completed. Okay. You have to do four malas, such four mala. Okay.
And
Okay.
everyone, and how much everyone else gets to do?
108. Okay. 108. Okay. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Jai
Prabhu
Shri Krishna
Nityananda. Shri Advaita Gadadhara. Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Okay, let's chant. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Ram Ram Hare
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 Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Krishna Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Group, are you chanting? Group. Krishna, Krishna, Ram, Ram Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram, Hare Krishna, Tanvir chant, Tanvir chant, chant, Tanvir.
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram, Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Complete Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara. So today everyone chanted very nicely. Thank you for that. Audible? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Krishna, can you hear me?
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna.
Krishna,
Can everyone hear me? Am I
yes,
audible? Okay,
yes.
good. We have completed the mala. What whoever has still left, like who has to do still mala, some rounds are some beads are left, they can chant at home. Okay. Okay, after the class. Okay. Okay, let's chant this. Ishvara Parama along with me now, along with me. Okay. Ishvara
Ishvara Parama
Krishna Sachidananda Vidya
Radhe
Govinda Sarvakara Karana
Okay. Chintamani prakara sadhya sukha vichra
Mani Prakara
Sahasram Sambhrama
Sevya Madhavu
Bhajami
Very good. Okay. Okay, what will be the next one? Who remembers? Okay. Venu Kwanantam
Avatam Sambuddha Sundara
Samati Sambara Sundarangam
Shesha Shobham Koti Kamalam
Shesha
Bhajami
Sosham
Bhajami
Tamaham Bhajami
Venum Vanandam Sundaralaya Taksam Varahavutam Samasitam Rangam Kandharpakoti Kamaniya Vishesha Govindamadi Pusham
Very good. Okay.
Angani
Angani
Sakaleja Viti Madhikarayanti Chiranjakanti
Chiranjaganti
Satyavati Purusham Tamaham Bhajami
very good. I'm so glad you know.
गोविन्दमादि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि
Advaitam
Eshu Durlabhapuruషం Durbhamaham bhajami.
Ambajam
पुरुषं नवयौवनं च वेदेषु दुर्लभमात्मभक्तो गोविन्दमादि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि
Okay.
प्रेमाञ्जनाचरितभक्तिनेन
सदैव हृदयेषु सर्वसुन्दरयोगिन्यरनशरूपं पुरुषं तमां भजामि
Okay, great. So today we'll read the stories. Okay, great part today. Okay, Surda. About Surda. So yes, last time we saw that this is Srinathji. I told some history about Srinathji, right? So we'll read something about Surdas.
Mataji,
It's a devotee, okay?
Mataji.
Yeah.
I was not here on Tuesday because I had to do my
Yeah, I know. But did you re-hear the recording? No.
no, I was just not here because I was on my brilliance.
That's fine. That's fine. I know.
Okay, that means that I was in my project.
That's fine. But did you hear the recording?
No.
We always share the recording. And if we are not sharing, then there is a link where all the recordings are stored. Okay. So if I don't share, then also you go back in the messages. I have shared a link where all the YouTube recording, 16 classes are done. All the 16 classes are in that link. Okay. Whatever you want to watch, everyone. I'm talking to everyone. Okay. So who would like to read? Yes, Dhanvir, you start reading this.
Okay. Once upon a time, there was a great devotee, Lord.
Okay, everyone else, mute your mics. Please mute your mics. Today I am having mobile. I can't mute you. Okay. Please mute your mics. Okay. You read. Dhanvir.
Once upon a time, there was a great devotee of Lord Krishna named Surdas. He was blind. He could not see anything with his eyes. He used to sing beautiful bhajans, glorying and dressing the darshan.
Glorifying the dressing. Glorifying the dressing.
The dressing and darshan of the Lord every day in the temple. He would narrate in the bhajans the way the Lord has been dressed, the color of his dress, the way he has been decorated with various
Various. Yeah. Various.
various types of flowers, and the way the Lord has been
Ornamented.
ornamented, ECT, and
Etc. This is called etc.
etc.
Yes. And
And to into the
amazement.
of
Amazement.
amazement of many devotees, despite in fact that
The fact.
Surdas was blind, the Lord Darshan dressing, flower decoration, ornaments, acts was
Etc.
etc.
Mm.
was exactly the way which Surdas could narrate
Would narrate in
in
his
his
bhajans.
bhajans. Actually, Lord Krishna would appear in front of Surdas every
Mm.
morning and show his darshan to him in his mind. And Surdas would narrate in the temple, and darshan is open exactly as he had seen in the
Wow.
temple.
This is so amazing. What
So
did you understand?
I understand that there was a great devotee who was serving the Lord every day. His name was Surdas,
Mm.
and he was a blind man. He
Mm.
used to sing. Anyways, he used to sing
Mm.
nice bhajans, nice kathas, uh, chanting every day.
Mm.
But he was doing that seva every day, and he
Mm.
was dressing the Lord, doing darshan, doing that daily. And one day, Krishna thought that I should do something nice to him, to te- to do something nice. So he made him visible to see, and
Hmm.
he would come for darshan every day to see.
Hmm.
Yes.
So here it says that he was glorifying Krishna's dressing every day and darshan also. So what he will do, he will meditate. He will be singing bhajan that, oh, today you are wearing yellow dress, Krishna. You wore pearl necklace and uh, you are having a nice red color turban. So if whatever he would say in his bhajans, before even the darshan is open, when you go to temple, they
Ye-
open the darshan.
yes.
But with this Shurdas, he will see the darshan before it opens. He will see with his eye, inside eyes, with his heart, right? So, like Krishna would give him darshan very right. Krishna would give him darshan before it gets open. So it would happen every day, not only once, but every day, because he had such a great devotion to Krishna that whatever he will think, Krishna will dress in the same way. So although he was blind, but he could see what color he has worn today. Okay. So I was hearing some blind students. So they were, I think, in Ahmedabad or somewhere. Like they were asked to chant Hare Krishna or Krishna's mantras, and they had never seen Krishna in their lives. But slowly they started explaining about Krishna, like how Krishna looks like. So you can relate it to Lord Brahma even. Like Lord Brahma in the beginning, when he was born, he had never seen Govinda. But then he Govinda appears in front of him and he talks to him. So in the same way, these children who were blind, they were always taught about Krishna. They were asked to chant about Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna. And slowly Krishna manifested in front of few of these kids, like not all of them, but the children who had really good devotion. No? So then they could explain even. They were blind children and they could explain how Krishna looks like. Can you imagine? So this is possible. So yesterday I was going to bed. Okay, and my Guru Maharaj was giving some lecture on Rath Yatra. This is my realization from yesterday. So I was a bit sleepy and I was just hearing. So by the time I was feeling sleepy, there I could see there was some prasadam in my plate. And in ISKCON we never eat chocolate, right? The dairy milk or those kind of chocolates.
No.
But it was there in the prasadam. It was lying there. It was there. It was a dairy milk chocolate, a little dairy milk chocolate in my prasadam plate. And then I suddenly I opened my eyes. I said, oh, I was sleeping. I'm not listening to Maharaj's lecture. Then slowly Maharaj came to the point that, see, we distribute prasadam, Jagannath prasadam to everyone. And then he was asking his disciples, did you give the toffee? Did you give the toffee? And I couldn't believe like what I was dreaming. And like when I slept, I took a nap in the middle and I saw that my plate was containing that dairy milk chocolate. And as soon as my eyes got opened, this Guru Maharaj, he started saying about the prasadam plate, and he said that, did you give them the toffee? Although we never eat toffee in ISKCON. So sometimes Krishna just appears in our mind, and this is called, he reveals himself to us, right? So this was a funny incident. Then I tried to understand why it happened, but I couldn't uh, contemplate. I couldn't really got it how it all happened. So same way, like in the night time, we are blind, we are sleeping. Still, some things are some amazing incidences are happening, and we could that you many of you might have even realized these things. So you all can share afterwards after we finish this class. Okay. So whatever your realization, sometimes we all talk to Krishna. Sometimes he reveals himself, and then exactly that happens. Okay, so next paragraph, who will read? I can't see the raised hands. Okay, so yeah, Hirva, you can read.
Many people used to appreciate the devotion of Surdas. However, some people envious and used to think that Surdas was not blind and that he could see the Lord and would accordingly sing about the Lord's darshan. But how can a blind man speak about what everyone could see, and that too very accurately? So they decided to test Surdas. One day they dressed the Lord with no colors, but only with many beads all over the Lord's body. And that day, before opening the darshan, they taught Surdas before the altar. Surdas did not know that the altar is open or not. Yet Surdas sang beautiful bhajans glorifying this unique dressing of Lord in the beads.
Mhm.
All these envious people were amazed to see the purity and devotion of Surdas. They realized their mistake and were ashamed of themselves.
Mm. Yeah.
So, some people, because they were feeling envy towards Surdas, they wanted to test if he
Mm.
was actually blind or not, and to test his devotion. So they dressed Lord Krishna with beads that day,
Mm.
and to test if Surdas was correct or not. But though Surdas didn't see the darshan, he still sung about the darshan
Mm.
exactly the way Lord Krishna was dressed. So then all the people who were feeling envy towards Surdas realized their mistake and they were really ashamed and felt guilty.
Yeah. So when I read this story, na, it was also saying that Surdas even sang the sad song that why Krishna, why you are not having any dress to wear? Why? How dare they
Yes,
have
same. I
dressed
heard
you
that
like
too.
this?
I heard that
Huh,
too.
yeah, yeah. Huh. So here maybe they have shortened the story. That's why. All the other people can please mute your mics. It is disturbing. Okay. So this is like we can all see by our eyes of the heart when we have love for Krishna. So so this is possible for anyone, like not only Surdas, but this is possible for anyone who has a really good inquisitiveness or who wants to know more about Krishna. Not only devotee, but non-devotees also can see sometimes because they are very much ye yatha mam prapadyante tam satheva. As per our inclination, God reciprocates. So if you take interest in Krishna, Krishna uh, gives us back. Right? So it is the same thing. Okay, moral of the story. Hmm. Yes, Partha Krishna, you read the moral of the story.
One can see the divine form of the Lord within their heart if we have faith, sincerity, love, and devotion. We must
Hmm.
never envy anyone, but instead glorify everyone and accept them as they are.
I have
Hmm.
a question. What's envy?
Yeah, so okay, yeah, I will answer your question. Yes, first Partha Krishna, you tell us what did you understand from this moral of the story?
So, if a person can see the divine form of the Lord in their heart,
Hmm.
um, we can only see that if we have
Faith.
faith,
Yes.
sincerity, love, and devotion. And the second one, we must never envy anyone, but instead we can glorify everyone and like accept them like how they are right now.
So here it is said that they had the envy about. So that's the next part of the story, right? Second, this is the second message is from the second paragraph, and the first message is from first paragraph. First moral. Yes, so mostly devotees can see Krishna, but sometimes, like inquisitive people, they can also realize Krishna because outwardly sometimes they show that they don't have faith. But we have seen that the people who declare that they have lots of faith, they are sometimes faithless, and the people who say that I don't have any faith, they have all the faith. So that's their humility actually, but they are devotees inside. So that's why we shouldn't pretend that oh he's a non-devotee, he's a devotee. Okay, so anyone can see Krishna in their heart if they have inside they have love for Krishna. They might not show them externally. They might not be putting tilak. They might not be going to temple even, but they have devotion to Krishna. Okay, and never envy anyone, but instead glorify. Envy means envy means um, like thinking bad about someone, like who is doing really good service. You are not pleased by their service, although Krishna is pleased, but you have some grudges for that person because that person is very progressive. You can't see their progress. It's a high level like aspect because you are all children, so you don't have this phenomena much in your hearts. But many of the many as we grow older, we have this tendency. If someone is getting first rank, then why should I not get? Then and you try to on the top of it, you try to just bring him down, right? You're trying to pull his leg, that why are you going first, I should be first. Like in the running race, you might have seen some children, they just push others back, right? Who has seen that? Many have might have, right? So that is also envy, one type of envy only, because they can't see you going ahead of them, so they want to push you back, right? So this is envy, this is a bad quality and nobody should have it. Okay, from our group nobody should have. So let them do whatever they want to do, but we should, like here we can see that Surdas didn't reply them much. Can everyone mute your mic, please? Your houses are really noisy. Please mute your mics. So okay, I will not speak again if your mics are not muted. I want everyone mute your mics, please. I can't mute from here.
Whose sound is that? The crying sound.
Tanvi, you have
Okay.
to mute your mic.
Okay, I did.
Okay. Dhanvir, you mute your mic. Yes, it was Dhanvir only. Always Dhanvir's house is very always noisy, and you have to mute your mic. Okay, Dhanvir, and this Daniel Angela, please. Okay, and okay, so this story is complete. Okay, if you have some questions, we can discuss later afterwards. Okay, Nars Narsimhananda Brahmachari. Okay, okay, yes. Rishabh, you read this. Start reading. Narsimhananda Brahmachari. Unmute your mic and start reading. All the others, please keep your mics muted.
There was a great devotee
Hmm.
named Pradyumna
Brahmachari.
Brahmacharya. Sri
Chaitanya.
Katanya
Chaitanya
Sri,
Mahaprabhu.
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu changed the name of Pradyumna
Brahmachari.
Brahmachari to
Narsimhan.
Narsimha
Narsimhananda.
Nanda Brahmachari for
Narsimhananda Brahmachari. Yes.
Brahmachari. For in his heart
Why
Lord
your voice is breaking?
Narasimha was
Your voice is breaking.
Narasimha was
Hmm.
not was manifested. It was said that Lord Narasimha used to talk with him directly while coming from the house of Raghava Pandey
Pandita
Pandita
at Panihati.
at Panihati to the house of Shivananda. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in the heart of Narasimha
Nanda.
Narasimhananda Brahmachari. To acknowledge this, Narasimhananda Brahmachari used
Used to accept
as
eatables.
eatables the food of three deities, namely Jagannatha, Narasimhadeva, and Lord Chaitanya Prabhu.
So, did you understand what it means?
Yeah.
Hmm. Can you explain what did you
Okay.
read?
So there was a
Hmm.
brahmachari named Pradyumna Brahmachari, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu changed his name to
Narsimhananda. Okay, Ananda.
Narasimhananda
Narsimhananda.
Brahmachari
Why? Because
because Narasimhadeva
his
used to
heart.
talk
In
used
his
to talk
heart, yeah, yes.
used
He
to
used
talk
to
to
talk
him,
with him directly,
and
yes.
he was in his heart.
Hmm. Yes. So when it appeared, coming back from the house of Raghava Pandita at Panihati to the house of Shivananda, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in the heart of Narasimhananda Brahmachari. To express, Narasimha Brahmachari used to accept as eatables the foods of three deities. Okay. Okay. Yeah, all the other people, please turn off your mics, please. Radhav, you read. Start reading, Radhav. Okay, Dhanvir, you mute your mic. Okay, Radhav, are you there?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, please start reading. When Sri Narasimhananda.
When Sri Narasimhananda Brahmachari heard that Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would go to Vrindavan, he became very pleased and mentally began decorating the pathway there. First, Narasimhananda Brahmachari contemplated a broad road starting from the city of Kulia. He bedecked the road with jewels, upon which he then laid a bed of stemless flowers. He mentally decorated both sides of the road with flower trees, and at both sides he placed lakes. These lakes had
Bathing places.
bathing places constructed with jewels, and they were filled with
Blossoming.
blossoming, chirping, and the
Blossoming lotus flowers.
There are various birds chirping, and the water was exactly like nectar. The entire road was surcharged with many cool breezes, which carried the fragrances from various flowers. He carried the construction of his road as far as Kanai's Natasala. Within the mind of Narasimhananda Brahmachari, the road could not be constructed beyond Kanai Natasala. Thank you.
Yes. Oh, you explain what did you?
So I understand, like, so Sri Narasimha Nanda Brahmachari that heard Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would go to Vrindavan, so he became very pleased and then began decorating the pathway there. So then, first Narasimha and Nanda Brahmachari contemplated about the road starting from city of Kulya. He bedecked the road with jewels, up with the bed of stemless flowers.
Mm.
He mentally decorated both sides of the road with flower trees, and
Mm.
at both sides he placed lakes. These lakes had bathing places constructed with jewels, and they were filled with blossoming lotus flowers, and there were birds chirping, and the water was exactly like nectar. The entire road was surcharged with cool breezes, which carried the fragrance with from various flowers. He had carried the construction of this road far as Kanai Natasala. But then the
So this is all he is doing where? In his mind, okay?
so he knows that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is going to Vrindavan, so he's just constructing a road that's very
Ah, so
just for
nice.
yeah.
Yeah. So great, no? So his devotion is so nice. So there is one more story of Narsimha. there is a there is a Narsi Mehta in Gujarat. So he was also like this. He would close his eyes and he would see, oh, Krishna is playing Ras Leela there. And one day he had this. He thought that I will need a this fire lamp in my hand. So the because it's at night time, so he took that, and he was watching that. He was in the mind. He was watching, and his hand really got burnt, and he was doing everything in his mind only. No, he didn't get this yeah, in his mind he was watching this Ras Leela, and he also had this mashal to see at night, to for the proper visibility at the night time. So he was so much engrossed in seeing that his hands got burnt in his dream, in his mind. And when he came back from his dream, he saw his hand was burnt. So this is the mental power. Some people have such a high level devotion to Krishna that in their mind they can do it. So does anyone remember when Krishna was born? Nanda Maharaj did similar charity, some charity. What was that? Can anyone tell? In mind.
Cows,
Yes, cows. How many?
uh, 10,000.
9 lakh.
Oh.
Point 1, point 9 million. Right. So he gave charity in cows in charity. Although he was in the jail, this Nanda Maharaj, no, not Nanda, Vasudev, sorry, Vasudev was in jail. Vasudev was in jail. But when Krishna appeared from Devki's, from Devki, so he was so much so much enlivened that he said, "No, I am going to give 9 lakh cows in charity." So he already gave 9 lakh cows in charity in his mind. This is called Manas Puja, Manas Seva. So some seva, when a person is not able to physically visit a temple, or physically not in a fit condition, not a proper condition of his body, like like when we get old, no, that time they would do. There are many such kind of examples in the past of devotees. They would do all the Manas seva, and they are really great. So when this Vasudev, when this Kamsa, Lord Krishna killed Kamsa, then Vasudeva was released from this jail, and then he actually gave 9 lakh cows in charity. That manifested actually, but previously he just gave 9 lakh cows in his mind. So he gave charity. I gave this much of charity. So Krishna is in our heart, and he knows our feelings, our devotion to him, and he accepts. But if we say that tomorrow I will not worship Krishna, I'll just think in my mind, and that's all. That's fine. So Krishna knows that also, that we are trying to cheat him. So it's not always true. But when our physical condition, our situation is not in a proper place, and still we want to worship or do some sort of seva for Krishna, then he allows us. Okay. Okay. So, okay, next. Who else must be there? Yes, Parth, you can read.
He could not understand why the road's construction could not be completed, and thus he was astonished. With great assurance, he told the devotees that Lord Chaitanya would not go to Vrindavana at the same time.
Mhm.
Nanda Brahmachari did not actually construct the physical road, but he only constructed a road in his mind.
Mm.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead. Janardana is bhavagrahi, or appreciative of the sentiment. For him, a path made with actual jewels and a path made of mental jewels are the same. When Lord Chaitanya
Yeah, you can
Mahaprabhu,
explain this much. Yeah, we'll give chance to other people. Yeah.
so what he did is he, in his mind, since his bhakti was so powerful, he
Yeah.
thought of a road because the road's construction was not completed. So
Yeah.
he thought of a road so that like he could think that there was a road there. Or he would have thought that they would have finished construction and it would have looked like what the image was in his mind.
Mm. Yes. So then he said that devotees that Lord Chaitanya would not go to Vrindavan at that time. So Lord Narasimha did not actually construct the physical road, but he only constructed road in his mind. So because he thought that okay, this road is constructed only till here. So how Lord Chaitanya will travel to Vrindavan? He will not be able to. So this is how strong his sentiments are for Krishna, or his service to Krishna. In any case, he wants to. So okay. Mm, who else? Um, okay, who is remaining? Can you give me your name? Yes, Ria, you can read.
When Lord
Yeah, Dhanvir, you mute your mic. Ria, you read.
When Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu began to proceed from Kulya towards Vrindavan, thousands of devotees were with him. Whether the Lord visited, crowds of innumerable people came to see him. When they saw him, all their unhappiness and lamentation disappeared. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu eventually arrived village, at a village named Ramakeli. While at Grama, an unlimited number of people came to see his lotus feet. At Ramakeli, the Lord met Srila Rupa and
Sanatana. Sanatana.
Sanatana Goswamis, who had their residence in this village. The Lord blessed and profusely showered his mercy on Rupa and Sanatana Goswami. Then Rupa and Sanatana requested the Lord that he should not go on a pilgrimage to Vrindavan with hundreds and thousands of people following him.
That night.
That
Yeah.
That night, the Lord considered Santana Goswami's proposal that buy he should not buy so many people. So he decided that he he would go alone to Vrindavan, or at most would take only one person as his companion.
Mm. So can you explain? When Lord Chaitanya began to proceed.
So like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to began going to Kulya,
Mm.
to Vrindavan, and like
Yeah.
thousands of devotees were with him.
Mm.
So wherever the Lord visited, so many people came to see him.
Mm.
And when they came to see him, and when they saw him,
Mm.
all their unhappiness disappeared. And then
Mm.
Lord Chaitanya eventually um arrived to a
To
village
Rupa and
named
Sam. Mm.
Ramkeli,
Mm.
and then at Ramkeli an
Go.
unlimited number of people came to
Yeah.
came to see
Yeah.
his lotus feet,
Mm.
and there he met Srila Rupa and Santana
Sanatan. Sanatan.
Goswamis,
Mm.
and who had who lived in the village,
Mm.
and the Lord blessed them
Mm.
and putting mercy on them.
Mm.
And then Srila Rupa and Santana Goswami requested that the
Mm.
Lord shouldn't go for a pilgrimage to um,
Vrindavan.
Vrindavan with thousands of
Should
um
not go. Should not go to
should
Vrindavan.
not go
Mm.
with thousands of people
Thousand.
following him.
Mm. Mm.
And at night the Lord considered
Mm.
Sanatan Goswami's proposal that he should not buy so many people, like
Mm.
not have that many people behind him. So
Mm.
he decided that he would go by
Long.
himself
Mm.
or alone to Vrindavan,
Or
and he
take
would
one
only
at least
take
one person. Mm.
one person with him
Mm.
as a companion.
Mm. So here, this up to Kulia Marg, the road was constructed by Narsimananda, right? But actually, there was obviously there was road. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he went to Kulia. From there, he went to Ramkeli, where these two brothers were there, Rupa and Sanatana. They were brothers. And because Rupa and Sanatana were his disciples, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's disciples, out of the six Goswami, no? So that they had such a relation with Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that you should go alone. Yeah, because when people follow us, no, so such a great personalities, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, lots and thousands and millions of people are following him. So he can't take darshan properly or can't meditate properly on Krishna. So that was the reason they said that you go alone and you should take only one person with you. Just like when film stars are in today's world, when film stars are there, lots and lots of people are following them, right? So when they want to go somewhere really visit some place, they will go in disguise, right? In another dress, they will change their face or something, they will change their dress and go, and they will go alone or take one person with them. So in that way, so it is just the second part of the story. It's not related to what Narsimananda dreamt, but it's another part of the story. Okay. Krit, you are there?
Yes.
Yes, you can read in that way.
In that way, going to Vrindavan would be very pleasant. Thus, the Lord accepted the
Sentiment.
statements of Narsimhan, Deha, Brahmachari, and family. And finally, the next morning, the Lord left and went to a place known as Kani Nasal. While there, he saw many pastimes of Lord Krishna.
Hmm. So on the next day, he was that way. Okay. So in not next day, Lord Chaitanya went by himself only. Um, to a place called Kanai Natshala, and he saw many pastimes of Lord Sri Krishna because he was alone, so he could relish that. So it is said that when we become famous, no, we don't need to have so many people to have actual realization. So we should carry only one two people if we if at all in life we become famous. Okay, moral of the story. Who is left now? Daniela, Angela, are you interested in reading?
Mataji, can I go have some water quickly?
Yes, yeah, yeah. Who else is left? Yeah,
Angela.
yeah, Daniela, you read. Okay,
Me?
no more voice shouts and everything. Okay, we read peacefully.
Are we?
Dhanvir, I hope your mic is muted.
What are we up to?
Yeah, moral of the story.
Oh.
Dhanvir, please mute your mic. Oh, he has left his mic on mute. Okay, yes, Daniela, please read. Angela, someone
Is
read.
it the Lord?
If our eyes are laced with pure love of Krishna,
If
moral of the
your
story.
eyes are lens with pearl of Krishna, we can see him.
Hmm.
If your heart curves for Krishna, then Krishna appears.
What did you understand?
Oh, I know. So if your eyes lands,
What did you understand, Angela? If you have love for Krishna, then
he will appear.
you can see him and he Krishna will appear. So the if you have a heart craving from Krishna, he will appear in front of you. So same like a Surdas or same like Narsimha Ananda. So we can also see Krishna. We can also do his service sitting here, not touching here him even. So but we should have pure love for Krishna. Not oh I don't want to do the service now. I will just worship him in mind. So that's not the thing. Okay. Okay, that is Shloka 7. Okay, what is the time now? Okay, yeah, we are almost finished. Yeah, so yeah, any questions?
Mataji,
Hmm.
I didn't have a question, but I just had to
Mm-hmm.
clarify something because last week's recording I was watching it yesterday, right? So
Mm-hmm.
how are you know how in the end before the story you
Yeah.
explain about Shinaji's Swaroop, like
Uh,
how she means Lakshmi and I
mm,
didn't think about that.
mm,
But
mhm,
as per what I've heard, right? I've heard that 'cause I've heard it in Gujarati. So it's like
mhm,
Sriji Jimna Nath che. So Krishna
mm,
Bhagwan na Nath che. So that's
mm.
Srinathji. And I've also heard that so his pose.
But Srinath, how Krishna Bhagwan is his father, like Srinathji is Krishna himself? I don't
I
understand.
know, but I've heard this in Katha, and I've heard something else too. That you know how you said like he's lifting the Govardhan Parvat. I
Hmm.
heard that like Srinathji is
Hmm.
like a mixture of Srimati Radharani and Lord Krishna.
Yeah. Yes, that
And
is right.
because this thing means that like Lord Krishna, Srimati Radharani is doing ras
Yeah.
on that side, and on the other side Lord Krishna has his hand on his waist, saying that he's looking at Srimati Radharani. That's
Hmm.
how I've heard it, so I don't
Okay,
know.
so different people have different analysis. Like you must be knowing that why Srinathji's eyes are lower, because when he was holding the Govardhan mountain, he was looking at all the Vrajvasis and he was giving the Kripa Drishti, like merciful glance on all the Vrajvasis. So in the same way, when he like we are also like that, no, all the devotees, like he always has his merciful glance on us. Whoever is seeking protection to Krishna, like all Vrajvasis took protection under Krishna, right? They said that oh, there is a torrents of rain, and what we'll do, and they took shelter of Krishna. So this is called his kripa drishti. Like when it because of that his eyes are lower.
Word.
So this is the actual reason I have heard. And maybe like Ras Leela also they can relate, but that's bit of more
Yeah.
sahaja. It doesn't make any sense actually. The actual one is like Sharanagat Rakshak, no? Like whoever is taking shelter of Krishna or Lord Rama, they are always ready to give shelter to that person. So yeah, and one hand on the waist, that is good. Like you already told me the reason why he has one hand on the waist. That is like nice to know. But with one finger, with one pinky finger, like left hand pinky finger, he was lifting up the Govardhan mountain, right? And the
Yeah.
same time he was looking at the, so left hand is all right, right
Hare
hand I
Krishna
didn't know.
Mataji.
So that's a good thing.
And
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
you know, when we look at Srinathji,
Hmm.
my mom was telling me that apparently Srinathji's age is 4 years old. Only 4 years, doesn't grow. Is it that?
Actually, Srinathji is a deity created by Krishna's grandson Vajrana. Okay, as per the instruction of Uttara. So I don't know the age of Srinathji, but in this Pushti Marg, they have Vatsalya Bhava.
Yeah.
So all the sampradaya they have different emotions for Krishna. Like if you see in ISKCON we have Madhurya Bhava. We worship Radha and Krishna together. We worship them in the Madhurya, like a Raga Nuga Bhava. Raga means like a prem.
Oh,
So Raga means Rag and Dvesh, right? So attachment and aversion. Attachment to Krishna. In attachment to Krishna we serve them. And because we are worshipping Radha, Krishna, and Ashtasakhi and all those Sakhis and Radha with Radharani, that's why in ISKCON we have the Bhava of Madhurya Bhava, which is called
love.
yes, the what you call it, conjugal lover, like right, a conjugal lover, that Bhava. And for Pushti Margi, they have this Bhava of like
Vatsalya.
Vatsalya Bhava, parental mode. So there are different five kinds of moods in which one a devotee can serve Krishna. One is passive mood, like if you see the book Bhagavatam or our desk or the mic that we use or this mobile, they are all serving in passive mode, right? And then there is active mode, like seva, actual seva, like how we are doing some menial seva, servant, that is called dasya. Okay, and then there is a sakhya, sakha of Krishna, and then
Yeah.
there is vatsalya, and then there is madhurya. So for these two religions, it is like Srinathji religion is always worshipping Krishna in a very, like he's very nice child. I don't know the age of when Krishna lifted the Govardhan hill. That time his age was 7 years,
Yes.
as per Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay, this is
Yeah.
authentic source.
Yeah, I know that.
So Srinathji age also must be around that, not lesser than that. I as per what I pretend, as per the Leela of Krishna. So if Vajranab has painted as sculpted Srinathji, so obviously he is Govardhan we call him, right?
Yeah.
Govardhan. So who is Govardhan is Krishna. So Govardhan when Krishna lifted Govardhan hill, he was 7 years old. So not more than seven, but I don't know, but less than seven, like 4 years of age. I don't have much idea about that, but uh, as per this Leela, he might be seven.
But
And
like,
obviously, the Murti doesn't have any age. So
yeah.
Murti is very old, extremely old, around 5,000 years old.
But like,
Right?
I don't look at Krishna as my son, or like, I look at him as a friend. So is that wrong?
Yeah, so everyone has different bhava. Yes, you have Sakhya bhava with Krishna. I have a mode of reverence. Like I worship him as a Dwarkadish, and I worship him as like awe and reverence. Like he's like in ISKCON we have been asked, although we are worshipping in the Madhurya Bhav, but actual bhava should be in ISKCON we have been taught that we can become only the dust at the lotus feet of Krishna. We don't have any higher position in front of him. So, but the devotees who are really pure, very nice devotees, they can have even higher bhava than this. They can worship Krishna in a friendly, like most of children they consider Krishna as their friend. So so does I also. Sometimes when I go on the mountain somewhere, I can sometimes see somebody is walking by, like some feet. I can see blue feet with me. It's walking step by step with me. So so yeah, so many people might have this kind of experience, and you can have such kind of relation also with him. So although I have this dasya bhav, but I still sometimes I have such kind of bhava also. So our
Same.
emotions for Krishna keeps on
Same.
changing.
Yeah, same. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Changing. Sometimes when we feel very humble, we feel like I cannot become more than this. I am his dasa,
Servant.
charan ki
Yeah.
dhool. And sometimes we feel very elevated, then we will feel okay, fine. He's my friend, or he's my son, or something. Yeah.
Yeah. That happens to me. Like the feelings
Yeah.
change at times. So it's so
Change.
hard to decide.
Yeah. So we don't remain actually this kind of level is in the Goloka Vrindavana. We have not come to that stage still. Uh, so there are some stages of bhakti, 9 stages of bhakti. I will send you that creeper, that vriksha, that creeper, vale. So
Yeah.
vine. So it's a bhakti lata. It's called bhakti lata. So the seed is sown in the land. So that is called Shraddha. With the faith, we sow this seed in the land and water with our devotion and with our Guru Maharaj, everything, blessings. It starts growing. So Ado Shraddha Tata Sadhu Sangha. Then we start taking devotee association, right? Then we do bhajan kriya. Like what we are doing right now is also called bhajan kriya. Preaching or trying to talk about Krishna. Okay. Then so these three stages. Then comes anartha nivritti. Okay. Kam, krodh, lo, mod, matsarya. That all these six kind of anarthas they start dissolving slowly. Lust, anger, greed, pride, envy, illusion, madness, all these things they are getting subsided slowly. It takes a long time. It takes lifetime after lifetime actually to remove these anarthas. So then after anartha nivruti, after all these six anarthas are removed, then we get some uh, ruchi. Okay. Then no, astha. Okay, astha, nishtha, ruchi. Okay, ruchi is quite late. Astha, we have some good faith, very like firm faith. Nishtha means more firmer, like determined. We are determined to serve Krishna then. And then ruchi comes very late, that we have a genuine interest to serve Krishna. Ruchi. So that comes just like this is Bhakti Lata Beach. It starts from the ground level. It goes upward. So by the time Ruchi comes, it is almost closer to the Vaikuntha Loka. Okay. So Ruchi is that high. And then Ruchi, then after that Asakti comes. Asakti. Where we become very, very attached. We can't live without it. Just like a cigarette smoker. He can't live without that, right? Because he's addicted to that. So such kind of asakti we gather. And after asakti, there is a bhav bhakti and prem bhakti. So bhav bhakti, like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had ashta sattvic bhav. He had 8 kind of symptoms, like his hair on body will stand on its end, and his eyes will get just staring at one place. He'll get become like a statue, and his bodily temperature will suddenly rise or suddenly fall. He'll shake incessantly. This is called Ashta Sattvic Vikar. So that is called Bhava Bhakti. And then the last stage is Prem Bhakti. So in this Prem Bhakti, if you see this devotional creeper, in that Prem Bhakti, they have showed different kinds of relations with Krishna. In that, these five rasas comes: active, passive, and dasya, sakhya, and no, sorry, dasya, passive is active is dasya, and then sakhya, then vatsalya and madhurya. So actually, what we are experiencing in this material world is a kind of a reflection or kind of a illusion, we can call. But actually, if we want to see our bhava, we can only express in the Golokadam. So this bhava bhakti and prem bhakti is a Goloka. Is that this creeper reaches to Goloka when there is a bhava bhakti and prem bhakti. This is the eighth and ninth stage of devotional service, very high level.
So that happens when we die?
Yeah.
That happens when we die. We go to Prem Bhakti.
Yeah, when like the pure devotees, when they disappear, it is called disappearance. It's like when a great devotee die, like he passes away, that time he might go back to Goloka, and that time what relation he has with Krishna at that time is called that Prem Bhakti.
But
So
don't we have
this
that story of like Ras Khan, like when like Lord Krishna actually comes?
Ras Khan, I don't know about that.
You don't know? It's
Hmm.
about like he was like a Muslim who goes to eat pan in this store, and then he
Hmm.
sees Lord Krishna's picture, so he asks, "Who is
Hmm.
this?"
Hmm.
And then he sees Lord Krishna's feet on the
Hmm.
ground, and the ground was really hard, and Lord
Hmm.
Krishna wasn't wearing anything. So he felt really um so much connection towards Krishna. He's like, oh, such a cute boy who doesn't have like shoes. So
Hmm.
then he asks,
Hmm.
and then the person, the shopkeeper, he's like, oh, get some shoes. He
Hmm.
just said it, but
Hmm.
the next day Raskan actually brought shoes, like golden shoes for Lord Krishna. And then the shopkeeper, he's like, I don't know where he is, go look for
Hmm.
him.
Hmm.
So then Ras Khan looks for many days
Hmm.
without food and water. Asks everyone. He describes Lord Krishna's appearance. He's like, he's really beautiful, has curly hair.
In a song.
Yeah, in a song. He asks everyone, and
Hmm.
then no one knows about Lord Krishna, right? So then he goes to a Krishna temple, and then he wants to go inside, but then the priest is like, no, you can't come inside because you're a Muslim. So
Hmm.
then he just waits outside on the step and waits
Hmm.
for one night. And then the
Hmm.
next day he can hear some anklets, and then
Hmm.
he sees Lord Krishna because he imagined Lord Krishna as that little child. He
Hmm.
sees the same little child that
Yeah.
comes to him, and
Hmm.
then yeah. So I thought that Lord Krishna can actually come. That's why.
Yes, yes, he can like it is similar to that what we are learning. Huh? This story is similar to this Premanjana Churita because he has love for Krishna. So Krishna doesn't see caste, creed, nationality, everything. Just whatever body you have got, Muslim or Hindu, if you have got pure love of Krishna, if you that's why it is said that if you call him Allah or Jesus Christ, but if you have love for Krishna, he appears.
So then, where would the Muslim and all of them go when they die? Where's their afterlife?
If you know, in Radharas Bihari temple in Juhu, so there was a tailor. He was Muslim. He was sewing Radharas Bihari's clothes, like dresses, for around when it was constructed in around 77 it was constructed, and then the temple was constructed, and he passed away just in 3 4 years back in 2021. Some people are just calling me, so many people. I don't know what's that. So he served this deities Radha Ras Bihari for 77 87 97 7 around 40 50 years around that. So he must have gone back to Goloka because he has that bhava. And the Muslim devotees, if they have really love for Krishna, love for Allah, The real love, not the fake one, like what we saw jihadis and all this. No, not like that. But if he has really read Quran, then we don't go straight away to Goloka. We get apprenticeship. So in some planet there will be some Krishna Lila. Like it is like when Krishna finishes his Leela here, he goes to the next planet. So Krishna's Leela never ends, right? He just like the sun never sets. It goes from Australia to then Canada, then again to India, like that. So wherever Krishna is, he will get that apprenticeship to to play with him, to serve him, and then after that he will go to Goloka. So every one of us, we have to go through this apprenticeship. So if a Muslim devotee, he has actually read nice, he has actually read Quran. He is a great devotee, and he has really love for Krishna or love for God. God is one. So although in this life he is Muslim, but the soul doesn't have any religion. He's not like soul is not religion specific. Soul just loves God. He knows God, and God is Krishna. So soul knows that Krishna is my eternal father. So yeah, this question many times many devotees ask, but the soul is not Muslim. Soul is not Hindu. Soul is just a pure servant of Krishna, or we can say Krishna, yes, because Krishna is the absolute truth. So this soul will go to wherever Krishna Lila is there. He will he will play pastimes, and then he will go to Goloka. this is the this is what we have been told by our gurus and acharyas. So whoever it is, Muslim, Christian, anyone, Hindu, but if that person has a pure love for Krishna, he's eligible to involve in the pastimes of get involved in the pastimes of Krishna.
Thank you. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Yes, Rishabh bhai. Yes, Rishabh.
Um, my question was like, I forgot.
Okay.
I forgot.
Okay, Nikunj, you have a question? Yeah. Let us have Nikunj question. Okay, then we'll see Rishabh. Hmm.
Uh, how did Balaram become Krishna's brother, and also when will we learn about Ramayana?
Can you repeat your question?
How did Balaram become Krishna's brother, and when will we learn about Ramayana?
When he learned about
Ramayana.
Ramayana, when you will learn about Ramayana, when we will learn in this class about Ramayana, you want to learn about Ramayana in this classes? Okay, that's a difficult question. Maybe next year we can take, because this year we will have Gita Nushilan. We'll learn about Gita, and good. We can. That's a good idea actually. We can learn Ramayana in our next year's sessions.
Because I want to learn more about Ramayana because
Yeah,
it has
we'll.
one of my favorite gods in it.
Oh, you love Ram, Lord
I
Ram,
like Hanumanji
Hanuman.
and Ram.
Okay, yeah, we'll learn about Ramayana. Actually, in ISKCON we teach more about Krishna, because Rama is one of the incarnation of Vishnu, but Krishna is Swayam Bhagwan. He's personality, supreme personality of God. So in ISKCON we teach more about Krishna rather than Ram, but we'll take some part. Maybe after we finish this series and before starting Gita Nushalam, we'll just have 1 2 sessions of Ramayana. Okay. That
And
also we
also,
can.
how did Ram become Krishna's brother? I mean, Balaram.
Balram. Uh-huh. Yeah. That's a difficult question. Actually, Balram is Krishna's expansion. Okay. So when there was no one there, Krishna was only there. That time, Krishna expanded himself into Balram, and his internal Krishna's internal potency, his energy is Srimati Radharani. So these two people are since long with him. I don't know when they came and how they became. So, but in this pastime, in Vrindavan pastime only, Balram is Krishna's elder brother. Otherwise, Balram is always serving Krishna in the various forms, like Ananta Shesha, right? Ananta Shesha. When Vasudeva was trying to cross the Yamuna river, that time a snake came, right? Big Ananta Shesha, who was protecting Krishna. So who was that Ananta Shesha? He was Balram. Okay. So and then this Balram only, he expands himself into the various incarnations. Even Mahavishnu is also Balram. Garbhodaksha Vishnu is also Balram. Okay, and Ananta Shesha on which this Mahavishnu sleeps, that is also Balram. So just to play pastimes with Krishna, and you must be knowing that when Rama and Lakshmana was there, Lord Rama, maybe he had a desire that I have played a part of a elder brother to Lakshmana. Now I will not become elder brother of Lakshmana. I will become the younger brother. So this Lakshmana was Balram and Ram was Krishna. So in his next life in Dwapar Yuga, Krishna became this Rama became Krishna, and this Lakshmana, who was a younger brother, he became older brother of Krishna, Balram. Okay, so these are all the pastimes of Krishna. Okay, so Balram is not actually the elder brother or something of Krishna. He's just the expansion of Krishna. Okay, his part, his personal
So
part.
even they have
Swamsh.
different
It is called
parents, they're
Swamsha.
just
Okay,
extension.
his own part. Swamsha. We are called Vibhinnamsha, and Balram is Swamsha. Okay,
Mataji,
part of Krishna. But okay, yes, Radha, you can leave.
Mataji, you
But
frozen for a second.
oh, you have question?
No, Mataji, you were frozen for a second.
Oh, I was frozen. Okay, I don't know because some people are calling me like incessantly. Two people were calling me. I don't know what need from me, so that's why I'm also getting conscious. Okay, so yes, if yes, that's okay. Nikunj, we'll see the Ramayana after we finish this and before Gita Nashana. Okay, we'll have 2-3 classes. Yes, Rishabh, your question you remember? Yeah.
Yeah. My
Yeah.
question was, you know how Krishna picked his like his right. He picked his the Govardhan with
Hmm.
his left hand pinky nail.
Yeah.
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 But in the in the um in the Srinathji picture, it was like this. It wasn't
It shows right
like
hand? No, no, no. It shows always left hand. You see
it
that
was like
Srinathji picture? It shows left hand.
this.
So our right, no, no, is Krishna's left hand, okay? Not our right hand, our right or left hand. It's Krishna's left hand or Krishnaji's left hand. Your video is frozen.
It shows like this, but it doesn't show the pinky.
Ah,
What's his
it will
pinky
not
look
show the
like?
pinky. Yeah. It will
Oh,
not show because
can you hear me?
Vajranab didn't. Vajranab just painted as such. It showed like this, right? Like this. It's like this. Yes, that's a good question. Yes. So that's Vajranab's. You ask Vajranab or Uttaraji. Okay, so there are some aspects which are not same as Srimad Bhagavatam. In Srimad Bhagavatam, Shukdev Goswami says that Krishna holded the heel like this. But this Vajranabh he has like this. So there might be difference of opinion in like what, like Uttara might have understood Krishna in some way, right? Yeah, Uttara was Abhimanyu's mother and Arjuna's wife. Okay, so she had seen Krishna personally, but I think she hadn't seen Krishna in Vrindavan when he was lifting Govardhana. Right, so she might just have roughly said to Rajranam that Krishna lifted him and he carved him like this, right? Your video is not, I don't know whether it's with me only or with everyone. Your voice is not coming clear and your video is gone now. Hmm. Yes, Radhav, you have anything to say?
Mataji, I don't have a question. Can I tell you something?
Yeah, yeah.
This year I'm doing 2 dramas. So
Yeah.
one's about Govardhan Hill.
Hmm.
I'm acting as Krishna,
Oh, Haribol.
and also in Vishwamitra, which is
Yeah.
my second drama, I'm acting as a dancer.
Which one was second one?
The second one was Vishwamitra.
Vishwamitra. Oh, wow. So you are just not becoming Vishwamitra, but we are dancing, right?
Yeah, I'm
Hmm.
dancing.
In Janmashtami performance.
Yeah, Janmashtami.
Yeah, very good, very good.
Thank
So,
you.
very good, excellent.
Good luck.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone. I will leave the meeting now. We all will leave. Thank you so much for your time, attention, and kind, nice devotion. Whatever part you are left with, please send me, okay? Your stories or your recitations, Nikunj. है ना? Send करना है ना बेटा? Send करोगे ना? You send me? Ah, you recite nice shlokas and send it to me, okay? You are good at
I'm doing Shloka 1 today.
Shloka 1? Okay, sure. But Shloka 1 you must have memorized by now. Okay? You just send your Shloka 1, then quickly you do Shloka 2. Okay? In 2-3 weeks, you send all the shlokas to me. Okay? Hari Bol. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you for the wonderful class.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.